Here, in a greatly simplified form, we have the four elements needed in every timepiece. A source of energy or power, a means of transmitting power, a dial to record the flow of power, and a way to control the power. In a greatly simplified form, we have the four elements needed in every timepiece.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to Throwback Thursday, this Game Night Thursday, the 19th of September. It is just gone 8 o'clock p.m. here in the UK, and I hope you all are keeping well and are having a wonderful week so far. As you can see, I have continued to deck out the control center. Now we have monitors from old games, and I'm just starting to remember that I need to point the opposite way from what it looks like. So, old games happening in the past being monitored by our invisible people, and look, furniture, shelves, and such like. It's all very exciting. Anyway, welcome y'all. It's double Red Herrings tonight, retro Red Herrings. And yeah, come and join the game. Room code is on the screen. You need the app, which you can get by typing !app into the chat, or I can just press that big button there. And you all can go and find it. Repeated retro Red Herrings, yes indeed. Come join us in. Come join us. Who have we got? Good evening, SJ and Shapes, BC, JR, Mark, Aldenfed, Stopper, Astrogali, AB Me, still got a score count, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, and lingering in the chat. Most welcome to be here. 2 packs of Red Herrings on offer tonight by our guest writers from Days of Yore, all of whom will be revealed a little bit later on. Good evening, JR. Hello to you. Hope you're keeping well. It's a little bit quiet tonight, but that's right, I didn't ping until 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. So we'll give people a little while to come and join the game, just a few minutes to get them in. Anyway, yes, hope you all are well. It's been a very busy day, I have to say. Fluffy Bunesque, welcome to the stream, lovely having you here. Yeah, it's a very busy day, a very warm day, uncharacteristically warm, I would say. It's very unseasonal. It is not September-like at the moment. I switched to jeans at the start of the week, or the end of last week, or beginning of the week before. I don't know, it's all blurring into one at the moment. And I am regretting my decision. It is very warm, but I can't back down because I know the weather's going to break next week, and what can you do? Anyway, I'm very hot. It's very warm in the office at the moment, but hey, I will take it. I'm starting to think that it's the computer system that is causing the heat rather than the room itself. It was my working theory, so I'm now wondering if it's the computer's kicking out so much heat, so it's just a natural heating system, maybe. Anyway, Red Herrings is coming up. After this, I've got to go finish writing the questions for this Saturday, because to give you some forward warning, well, it's not that forward. I've given you a warning already. Give you an extra warning. This Saturday is the Music Quiz Live 2. And I do hope that you will come along for what promises to be a super fun evening of music-related things. And this year, maybe I might be singing as well as just playing. Maybe. There will be piano. There may well be singing as well. So that's... major warning, singing. Major warning. Good, too good. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so singing is potentially on the cards as well. Yeah, very much looking forward to that. I hope you'll come and join me this weekend, Saturday from 8 p.m. I've also got penciled in the return of Steeplechase, which I'm supposed to be writing, and I haven't really thought about it yet. Yeah, I played John Cage's 433. Well, no, because each question's only got 30 seconds, so I could give you an extract of it for sure. But yeah, maybe some steeplechase this weekend as well. And I might throw a warm-up in there as well. But singing horses, yes, that's what you've got to look forward to this weekend. Singing horses. I've tweaked the levels again, so I'm hoping everything sounds reasonably balanced in preparation for Music Quiz Live. Oh, hello Power User Alert, although I think you were just correcting a typo there, Scott. Hope you're well. John Cage ass slap. Missed the B flat. As slow as possible. Is that the piece that lasts for like 800 years? And they changed one of the notes about 4 years ago, and it made the front pages of the paper. It was a piece written for organ that was just really, really, really slow. Is that the one? And it's currently being performed as we speak. It is going on for 800. Yes, that's the one. I thought that was the one. Hashtag red singing alert as a suggested raid message from JR. Don't forget you can get your raid message in by pressing any message with a hashtag. They're playing it like super slow. Right, I think we'll get started because we've got 2 games to get through. This one by this author and the other one by another author. This retro Red Herrings pack should be lots of fun. I remember this being particularly good when first we saw it. Well, that's a philosophical question, isn't it, JR? At what point does music stop being music and start becoming noise? This is what composers have been doing it for years. I mean, Stravinsky, who am I thinking of? Schoenberg and his 12-tone serialism thing when it is pure mathematics. You know, has that stopped being music? And then you've got Stockhausen and John Cage and these modern modern abstract composers. And so at what point does it stop being music? I mean, some people would argue, is Ligeti music? I think Ligeti is very musical in places, but some of this stuff is quite harsh and discordant. So, you know, is that music? Debussy is considered to be one of the earliest modern composers when he wrote Prélude à l'après-midi d'enfant, which is considered to be the first modern piece of music because it was groundbreaking and used new harmonies. And, you know, is that music? Music you don't want is noise. I think that's fair. I mean, there's some music that I can hear and think some people really appreciate this and, you know, spend hundreds of pounds going to see these groups live in concert, and it's just noise. It's just so loud you can't make anything out other than the bass. See, in love what we start with, this nice philosophical conversation about what is music. I should let my hair down for the benefit of it. Right, that is twice through the loop. I think that's enough time. Opsy, just in the nick of time. Yeah, yeah, quite. I think we should play Red Herrings. You ready to play? Let's play. Red Herrings, round 1. Flo Fernando, welcome to the stream. And round 1 is Interrobang of a sort. You need to answer the 12 questions using the options available. 1 point for each correct answer and 1 lost point for each incorrect answer. Bonus questions may appear. These are worth 3 points if correct, but cost 3 points. 3 points if correct, but cost 3 points if incorrect. And 2 points will be awarded if you get a perfect round. Answers are not used more than once, and there are 4 red herrings hidden in the grid. You should avoid these at all costs because they will be wrong answers. CJ Binks, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you. Hope you're keeping well. What I'm just going to do briefly is just see if I can find the notes from this pack. That is the one. But there aren't that many notes on them. But I've got the data in front of me, just in case I need to refer to them. And if you abstain, there is no penalty. Yes, no penalty for abstention, but -1 for wrong answers. So if you really don't know and you don't want to guess, you can sit it out. And hello, Colo. Welcome to the stream. Right, here we go. Let's have some options. What have we got? Saint Louis de Wham. 0. Oliver, Yum, Oklahoma. Impossible. 3 exclamation marks. Wham! Westwood Ho. Jeopardy. Jeb. 2 exclamation marks. Pink. Sorry. And Yahoo! I don't like the look of this, says BC. Well, I have no further notes except that you can see there is an exclamation mark in all of the answers. 4 of them are red herrings. 12 of them will be the answers to the 12 questions you're about to see. Press the button that you think is the right one if you want to play. Good luck. Have fun. Here's question number 1. Starting with this. Band whose name is most commonly pronounced chick, chick, chick. And that would be that one, the 3 exclamation marks. And apparently they're very good, according to Shapes. On we go, number 2. Board game based on Pachisi and similar to Ludo. I remember playing this at my grandma's house. We had a Warner Bros. Edition. It was called Sorry. You had to say that when you knocked other players back to the start of the game. Here's the first bonus of the night. 3 points if you can find this, but remember, -3 if you're wrong. Take a look. 1963 artwork by Roy Lichtenstein. some expensive answers in there. That was Wham with 2 A's. Suyu, welcome to the stream. Yeah, sorry, it's a great game. Loved it growing up. On to the next. American Fast Food Corporation operating KFC and Pizza Hut, among others. Have we not got chat? Where's chat in the chat this evening? Hang on a minute. I was going to toggle camera a minute, see if it comes back. Correct answer there was Yum, with an exclamation mark. Parent company of Pizza Hut, KFC, and various others. On to the next. 1. Oh, apparently my chat has died. Let me see if I can recover it. That would be 0. 1 factorial is the same as 0 factorial, which is 1, I think. Next question. Town notable for the multiple exclamation marks in its name. Okay, that's done a thing. Has the chat refreshed? That would be San Luis de Jaja. I'm not going to give you the trivia on that, just in case it spoils anything else. On we go to the next. Musical whose Broadway debut was in 1962. No, apparently not. My chat has just died a death. Oh. How annoying. Never mind. Broadway debut was Oliver. Oliver debuted in 1962. Yeah, sneaky one there. Sneaky, sneaky. On we go. Let's have another. A brilliant and usually surprising move in chess. Clive, welcome to the stream. That's 2 exclamation marks. And the exclamation mark indicates a piece has been taken, I think? Might be wrong. Quiz show first televised in the 21st century. Careful now with what you're going for. That would be impossible. 21st century, yes. Careful with any other potential game shows that might be up there that were not the 21st century. On to the next. Web company whose name is a backronym. That would be Yahoo, or Yahoo, depending how you like to pronounce it. Yes, apparently a backronym, so it became an acronym after the fact. Next one, logo of a 2016 US presidential candidate. That would be Jeb. I think it was Jeb Bush, so it was. And that was his logo. Another question for you. Alessia Beth Moore. Acronym after the factronym. Very good. Oh, it's a sea of green. Lovely. Everyone knowing that Alessia Beth Moore is pink. Well done there. The Red Herrings, there they were, all clustered together. Oklahoma, Wham, Westwood Ho, and Jeopardy. Any perfect scores here? Yes, 3 of them, Clive, Mark, and Silver Electron, all getting 12 out of 12, getting themselves 2 bonus points, taking them up to 16. Very well played. Yeah, some notes there. Westwood Ho is a red herring for the town name question because it says exclamation marks, plural, and there is only 1 in Westwood Ho. Oklahoma debuted on Broadway in 1943, about 20 years before Oliver, and the rest is pretty uncontroversial. So at the end of round 1, Clive, Mark, and Silver Electron have got the lead with 16 points apiece. ABB has 12, Astrogalia has 11, Shapes has got 10, BC and Nando have 9, CJ and Cola and Steve all have 8, Fetz and JR have 7, Fluffy Bunesque and Flyboy Suyo and Tipser have all got 6, Kurz Tukan and Stilgar have 5, Pyra has 1, and Opsy is on -1, but you'll be pleased here, you can't lose any more points from this point onwards. Right, stand by. I'm just going to go and re-get my chat, because for reasons best known to itself, that widget appears to have died. So if I refresh it by going to Chat box? Streaming Essentials. Do I just get chat box? And copy widget URL, I guess. And then do I just paste it in there? Anything? Okay. Let me try a different window. Let's try Cam. That's very strange. Show. Oh, it's the same one. I can't just refresh it. Don't know. That might just be a Twitch thing or an OBS thing. No idea what's happening. It's fine, you can see the chat anyway. It just means if when this is VODed, you won't be able to see it. Anyway, let's move on. Round 2. In round 2, you need to answer the 12 questions using the options available, and the title is My Apostrophe Key Isn't Working. Clearly. Answer faster to earn more points. Answering incorrectly will freeze you out of the following question. Okay, so bear that in mind. You get frozen out of the next question. And of course, you don't get any points for the one you're answering. Bonus questions may appear, which are worth a flat rate of 5, so there's no decreasing points on those. And an extra bonus of 3 points will be awarded if, again, you get a perfect round. Bear in mind, if you get a question wrong, you can be frozen out of a bonus question, and you can be frozen out on a bonus question. Bonuses will never be first, last, or consecutive, but could appear at any other point. Answers will not be used more than once, and once again, there are 4 red herrings hidden on the grid, which will never be correct. Okay? Okay. Colin, welcome to the game. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. So yes, that's about all there is to it. Abstaining, as before, will not penalise you, so if you really don't know and you don't want to risk getting frozen out, you can just leave it blank for no penalty, though, of course, no points. And the round is My Apostrophe Key Isn't Working. Let's take a look at your options. We are, I will, we have, we would, she will, cannot, who are, she has, I am, it is, will not, she would, he shall, I would, you all, we will. Those are your options. And in this round, slightly double layered in this one. Yes, so is that an example that I can give you? No, it's not, so you'll have to work it out for yourself. So in this round, answers are identified by contracting each option and omitting the apostrophe. So contract each option and then omit the apostrophe. So if you're doing... Oh, I can't think of any that aren't there. Basically, turn it into its contraction form and then lose the apostrophe. And whatever the word is, that is the answer to the question that's being asked. You'll figure it out and I'll explain as we go. Good luck, have fun. Here's question number 1. Starting with this. To get married. Hey, the contractual obligation round. Very nice. G. Isons, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Those of us getting that. That is we would. You contract that, it becomes weed. W-E-apostrophe-D. Get rid of the apostrophe and it becomes wed. Well done if you got that. On we go. Orange if you're frozen out. Here's the next one. A secret language. Got a few people abstaining. That is cannot, which contracted becomes can't, and lose the apostrophe, that's can't. C-A-N-T. Very careful where I'm putting my vowels there. Number 3, one's customary behaviour in a particular situation. Well done if you're getting this one, slightly trickier. That is will not, as in won't, as in W-O-N-T, one's want, as one is wont to do. Indeed so. Next one, you might find water here. That is we will, which will become wheel, lose the apostrophe, and it's a well. On to the next. Haven't had a bonus yet, I don't think. Well, not on this one neither. Where a hermit crab might live. Pen and paper is strongly recommended. Yeah, one Astrogali, yay. Oh, go on, JR. Not to be. She will becomes she'll, SHE''LL, which becomes shell. There's our first bonus question, and no one's frozen out. Flat rate of 5 if you can get this one. Remember, generally, though, the faster you answer, the more points you get. Here's the next. Isle of Man postcode area. I am becomes I'm, which becomes I am. Isle of Man. Well done if you got that for 5 points. Back to regular. Opsy, you're frozen out. Faster you answer, the more points you get. Described in Dante's Inferno, the Divine Comedy. Dante Alighieri. Him and his circles. His circles of it. He shall. He as in heal, which becomes hell. Hell. Well done if you got that. This is an interesting one. Past participle of we are. This is very clever. The past participle of we are is were, which becomes we are. We are becomes were. Let's get rid of the W-E-R-E. It was a clever question. Another bonus for you. 5 points flat if you can tell me this. The possessive form of it. It is, because that's it, which is possessive, so it has got the apostrophe in that particular spelling. Not it's. Or maybe there's no apostrophe, so it doesn't matter. Either way, sick. It's not it's. Say that again, ABME, with a hashtag in front of it. That's a strong contender for raid message. I will becomes I'll. It's not it's. I love that. I'll becomes ill. You might find tools here. Keir Starmer's dad's workshop. You get tools there because his dad was famously a tool maker. That is she would, which becomes she'd, S-H-E''D, which becomes shed. Well, he really was BC. Oh, my father was a tool maker. Instinctual part of Freud's mind. That's not politics. That's just commentary. I mean, there's certainly a place you'd find tools. That's I would, which becomes I'd, I''D, which becomes the id. And there's your red herrings. We have, who are, she has, and you all, everybody. And that's the end of the round. Any bonuses? Yes, 2 of them. Mark and Shapes with a perfect round, getting an extra 3 points. Lovely stuff. Yeah, who are, I'm rather glad, was a red herring, because that would have become whore, as in whoa. Becomes whore without the apostrophe. We have becomes weave, which I don't believe is a word, not without the A, W-E-V-E. She has, she's become... she has. Is that she's? Yes, that's shez, which isn't a word. And you all, which is y'all, which again, not really a word. There you go. Well done. Mark has the lead, 59. Shapes in second with 51. Just ahead of Clive in third on 50. She's equals more than one woman. Yes, she. Oh yes, she's. Well, maybe archaic slightly, but maybe scans. Silver Electron got 45. AB, me, and Astrogadi both have 41. JR, Cola, Nando, they've all got 40. BC and Fluffy Bunny have 39. Steve and Sue have 37. Tips has got 33. CJ and Fetz are on 32. Flyboy has 28. Curse2 27. Still got 26. Colin 25. Pyro 22. And Opsy on 17. Red Wedding Herrings. Indeed so. Right. That was fun. Another round? Yeah, why not? Round 3. This is a wonderful round. My blank key isn't working, so the apostrophe wasn't working, and now there's a myriad of keys that aren't working. In this round, you need to answer the 9 questions using the options available, so we're reducing the options and the number of questions. Earn more points for each consecutive correct answer in this round, so it's a streak round. Answer incorrectly and it breaks your streak and you start building up again. Abstain, and obviously you don't get points, but it will preserve your streak. So if you get 1 right for 1, 2 right for 2, abstain. If you get the next one right after that, it will still be worth 3. You go purple if you're on a streak and blue if you're not. No bonus questions in this round, but I'll give you 5 points if you get a perfect round for 9 out of 9, which means there's 50 points up for grabs here, 45 plus the bonus 5. Again, answers are not used more than once, and there are 3 red herrings in the grid, which will never be correct. So, let's take a look at your options. Those. Percentage sign, comma, full stop, hyphen, apostrophe, question mark, exclamation mark, /, hashtag or octothorpe if you prefer, semicolon, close brackets or close parentheses, and colon. Those are your options. And in this round, questions will be quotes. Okay? And other things, according to this. Just sounds like you're reading a web address. It does a bit, doesn't it? So questions are going to be quotes and other things, missing a certain character. Okay, I see. So, quotes and other things, and you've got to tell me which character is missing from the quote. Lovely couple of emoticons in the bottom right there. Yes, they are a bit. They've not come out quite well. A sort of wingdingsy sort of round, if you like. Anyway, it's round 3. My blank key isn't working. Good luck. Have fun. Here's question number 1. Starting with this. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Said by Juliet. What's missing? Which piece of punctuation is missing from that quote? That's a question mark that's missing. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Which loosely translates to why are you Romeo? As in, why are you a member of this family whom I cannot love because I'm 14 and deeply in love. Next, boom, 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 boom. The Venga Boys. What's missing? Oh, a few falling into a little heffalump trap there. It's a comma that's missing. Not anything else as you may have thought. There are the rest of the punctuation was correct, I'll just say that. Observed efficacy in adults over 65 years of age was over 94. Pfizer. Oh, my mum is FaceTiming me. Hello, I'm just in the middle of a stream at the moment. You're welcome to come and join us, so you can come and join us. That was the percentage sign that was missing from that one. I'll call you back later on. Alright, see you in a bit. Next question. Ain't nothing like me except me, Rocket Raccoon. That's another broken apostrophe there. Yes, the apostrophe is missing from the word ain't. Ain't nothing like me except me. Or apostrophes, should say. Next one. Alert. Hello world. JavaScript. Good for the programmers in here. That's a semicolon. This at the end of the line to denote the end of the line. Yeah, coding fun. On to the next one. Not everyone on a streak at the moment. Let's take a look at the next question. Time for some red herrings. Come and join in the fun game night happy hour quiz game show trivia at Persephone Chair. Yo, Rushman, optional. You've just been lurking. You just turned up to say that. I don't speak JavaScript, as I think you very well know. Welcome to the stream, mate. That's a hashtag. That's the sort of message I would have put back on Twitter in the day back when I used it, which I haven't for some time, and I'm feeling much better for it. On to the next. Man, I feel like a woman. Shania Twain. Lurking right in Coda Listing Law. You're very welcome, mate. Hope you're keeping well. That's an exclamation mark. Man, I feel like a woman at the end of the song title. Next. Date of birth, date de naissance. British passport. This is a clever one. That's a /. There's no space between birth and date. That's why it looks like birthday. Date of birth / birth de naissance. Which is French, I think. Next one. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Dr. Seuss. Hashtag man Ben feels like a woman. Which one is this? That's a hyphen. A hyphen missing from that one. I do not like them, Sam, I am. And your red herrings there, your full stop, your closed parentheses, and your colon. And that is the end of round 3. And a perfect round for Silver Electron. Takes him into the lead on 95. No, it's not Hackbox TV8 Polska. Welcome to the stream. You will see in the top left-hand corner of the game screen that you have to type !app to come and join. And Paulister, welcome. Yes, this is the first pack tonight. There is another one coming up after this. You're welcome to join for the last round, if you like. But I'll give you a minute or two to come join. But yes, there will be another pack of red herrings coming up in just a few short minutes. But yes, you need to get on the app, TV8 Polska, if you want to play. This is not Hackbox. It's app. This is what it says up there in the top left-hand corner. So do come and join the game if you would like to. Hop in for pack 2. Just came in. That's all good, Paulister. No drama. No drama. Come join for pack 2 in a bit. And TV8 Polska, welcome to the game as we go into round 4. After I've done a readout of scores, Silver Electron has got a pretty hefty lead with 95. Nando's in second with 76. BC and Mark and Shapes tied up in a ménage à trois in third place with 67. AV Me and Curse 2 can have 63. Clive and JR have 62. Cola has 61. Astragali's on 57. CJ and Steve and Suyu are on 53. Fluffy Bunny's got 49. Fet's on 47. Colin on 41. Flyboy and Tips are both on 38. Pyro's got 33. Still got 31. Opsy 29. And TV8 Posca's only just joined the game, and so he's yet to score. But all of that could change as we go to round number 4. Which is simply called Smiley Face. Find the 6 correct answers that fit the criteria. Submit a wrong answer, and you'll be told how many you got right and be frozen out for 5 seconds. Okay? Okay. Ralph, welcome on into the stream, my dude. Or welcome into the game. Hope you're keeping well. First to find all 6 will win 50 points. Subsequent correct submissions win 5 points fewer than the previous player. Answers will gradually be removed as gameplay progresses and will keep going until 10 players have found all 6 answers or 90 seconds have expired. It's simple as that. I'm just going to text my mum the link in case she wants to watch along. Where is she? Hang on a minute. https://twitch.tv/royal_flush if you want to watch. Smiley face. Oh, and I'm missing an S from the secure code at the beginning. There we go. Cool. So, okay, we've got the idea. So, deselect before you reselect. Oh, maybe something's down then. Maybe something's disconnected. Lupine, thank you for the 50-month resubscription there, but I think alerts are down. Maybe that's why the chat's not working. I think alerts might be down. Let me see if I can replay that, Lupine. Will something come unstuck with my OBS setup? Maybe. Yeah, because chat's not working either, Lupine. I think it's probably not unconnected. Alert box. How do I replay stuff? I don't actually know how this thing works. Back to dashboard. Discard changes. Jesus, broke it. Recent events. Maybe it's there. You don't have any subscriptions. Yes, I do. If I press that button, is that replay? No, it's just not doing it, is it? Well, I never. It's apparently my alerts are down, so I think because the fact that chat is also down, it's probably not unconnected. Maybe a restart of OBS might fix it, so I'm not going to worry about it tonight. Apologies if you've got alerts that need playing, and if I've indeed missed something. But it looks like it's just Lupine so far, so thank you, Lupine, for the 50-month subscription. I will replay that when alerts are fixed, and welcome to the stream. Okay, so deselect before you reselect, and good luck. Let's take a look at the answers that we've got. We have got those. Good luck. 90 seconds on the clock to tell me the 6 ASCII codes that generate a default robot smiley in Twitch chat. Nobody type them in Twitch chat. That will be considered cheating and highly bad manners. Or the height of bad manners, I suppose. Which one of those will switch to a default robot smiley in Twitch chat? Colo's at 5. That's the best I've seen so far. It's not that one. Disregard that from your thought train. Silver Electron at 4. Ralph at 4. Opti, Clive, JR, Shapester, all at 4. Nando's at 5 now. It's not that one neither. You can remove that from your thought process. Ralph's up to 5. Flyboy's up to 5. That one is a no, the S-face. Colo's still stuck at 5. Steve is at 5. BC, Ralph, all at 5. Nando's still at 5. Not that one either. Oars. Whatever that could be. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of 5s, no 6s yet. Under 30 seconds. We're going to get there. Not that one neither. Steve is the first to solve. Well done, Topper, for 50 points. 15 seconds. 45 points up for grabs now. Anyone else going to get there? Not that one. 5 seconds. Time for one more if you're quick. Is it just going to be Topper? It is indeed Topper. You're the only one to solve it, and that is the end of the puzzle. And those were your red herrings. So let's try them all out. So that's capital O underscore little o. Oh no, that's not an underscore. Is that one? There we go. There's 1. There is 2. And then the B one is that one. That's the sunglasses one. The R one is an eye patch one. Semicolon P is tongue with a smiley with a winky. And D is laughing face. So, those... Yeah, and oh, woe is not. So those are the 6 answers there. I can't really give you anything more about that. And, yeah, very well done to Topper, picking up 50 points. The only one to do so in that round, which means at the end of the game, Nando slips to 3rd with 76. Silver Electron has to settle for a silver medal for Silver Electron, which is appropriate, but has to settle for 2nd with 95, and the winner with 103, and the gold medalist is Topper. GG's Topper. Let's have that one.
Ring, 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 ring. Ding a ding, ding a ding, ring 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 a ding, a ding, a ring.
Smiley with a winky. Yes, Topper, our gold medalist. Lovely stuff, and congratulations to you. Let's take a little peep in your medal cabinet, shall we? Oh, how cheeky. That is your first Red Herrings gold to go with the 2 bronze you've got for it, so very well done there. Silver Electron. That is your first silver medal. Got a bronze in distinction. First silver medal and first medal in Red Herrings full stop. And Fluid Fernando. Oh, that's a lot of medals. But still deprived of the Red Herrings gold. But you've now got a bronze to go with the 2 silvers. So very well done indeed. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Well done, everyone. And thank you very much. In the past, that's my default ringtone. Sorry, G-Isis, didn't need to, but now I know that, I can have some fun with that. Anyway, lovely stuff. Well done there, Topper. And can I express my thanks to Riff Raccoon, who wrote that pack way back in the past, and it's lovely for it to come back and have another airing tonight. And if you fancy more singing like that, Music Quiz Live is on Saturday. Yes, it is. I'm going to roll the credits, I'm going to play some adverts, and then going to come back to the cam while I load in the 2nd pack of Red Herrings coming up a bit later on. So if you want to take part in that, that's coming up a bit later on. And it's a big if. Yeah, if you do. You never know, you might not. Yeah, I don't know why my alerts aren't working. That's a thing, a weird thing. Alert and chat appears to not be working, but hey, I'm here at least. Credits coming up. I'll play some adverts during the break, but I won't start the next game without you, so don't worry if you're not subbed. But of course, you do sub if you don't want to see adverts and if you want to get some emotes as well. Thank you all for playing. Thank you to Riff for the pack, and I will see you for the next game in a few minutes' time. Suyu, welcome to the stream. And thank you for the note that Streamlabs might be down. If that's where the pain is lying, then there's not a lot I can do about that. If you'd like a bonus, just type Toppy and tell him how much you love him. I'm going to play some adverts, so if you're not subbed, we'll see adverts for a few minutes, and then we'll be back for the next game of Red Herrings, which will be... No, skip advert, please. Which will be coming up very, very soon. And I do hope you'll stick around for it. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
What do you expect after 25 years? Come on in, son, and make some home. What do you expect after 25 years? Come on in, son, and make some home.
Well, hello. I got myself another Berries and Cherries Old Moot, courtesy of Dev and Seema from when they visited. This is the last of the ciders that they brought, now being finished off. If we're still on adverts, don't worry, we'll have a few minutes. Well, just watch along and shout at the telly. Sorry, I'm trying to convince my mum to watch along. I'm hoping she is. So, Mum, if you're here watching along, hi. I'm doing well. We'll have a catch up here, and we can catch up later on. I don't think she's playing. I don't think she's going to play. This was one thing just to get her onto the website before we start getting on the app. We'll do that like next time, maybe. Anyway, hi. She's texted me saying hi. Hi, Mum. Everybody say hi, Ben's mum in the chat, and then she'll know that she's loved. Anyone who's not on an advert. There you go. And all the chat will say hi to you as well, Mum. There we go. So yes, Mum watching along, which means I can't use my one F-bomb. I give myself one F-bomb per stream. So I will try and censor myself for your benefit. She says hi, guys. She's forgotten her Twitch username, so she can't log in, but she is watching. But she says hi. So I'll keep you updated on anything she says via the phone. Anyway, Oni, Silver Electron, Pyro Pygmy, welcome to the stream, all of you all. Hashtag hi Ben's mum coming in as a raid message suggested there as well. I do see some more pennies that I'm going to add on in a bit. Just to do some plugs while I'm here. First of all, this coming Saturday, the Music Quiz Live should be really, really good fun. I've got about 10, maybe a dozen questions that are left I need to write, which is the plan for this evening after the stream is finished. So please come along to that, 8 o'clock p.m. BST, twitch.tv/royal_flush. It's going to be great fun. There will be piano. There will probably be singing as well. Yeah, that's very much to look forward to. Another thing I need to add, just looking ahead at season 16, earlier in the week, I put out a writer request form. And I haven't had a huge amount of comeback from the writers just yet. So if and I put quite a tight deadline on it. Deadline's like Monday. I need to start blocking season 16, well, I've blocked it, but I need to start assigning games. So if you do want to write a game next season, now is the opportunity to. So please head on over to the Discord and get a writer application form into me, because at the moment we're not going to have a huge number of games because I've not had normally I get like 12 responses in the first day or two, and I've not had that. So if you wanted to write next season, go get the question writer role from the Discord and then get a form into me via Google Forms. So I can start blocking them. I'll do another plug on Saturday, but I don't want to keep pinging in the Discord. But yes, if you're a potential writer, then do go and let me know what you'd like to write for. Of course, season 16 is going to encompass Quizmas as well, because that's on the horizon now. Just to block out the rest of the season, Music Quiz Live this coming Saturday. The following Saturday is the season finale, where I'm going to have a live guest with me, which will be a lot of fun. The Saturday after that is off-season. But I will probably do something, maybe a dev stream, maybe an AMA, maybe something just chill. Maybe I'll just do some maintenance work on some of my other games. Not sure what, but that's Saturday week. And then we're straight into Season 16. So I'm not having much of a hiatus at all, going straight in with Season 16 on the something of October. Let me get my calendar up. What'll it be? Music Quiz Live this Saturday. 28th is the season finale when I've got a guest. 5th will be like a dev streamer, an AMA or something, but off season. And then season 16 starting on the 12th of October. So please do get some writing requests into me. Otherwise, season 16 is going to be significantly curtailed if we don't have any questions. That's about it for now. I'll do some more plugs later on. But for now, we are going to go into game number 2. This is another retro pack. But this time it's had a couple of edits just to see if the software can handle it. So get your apps at the ready. Do a refresh if you need to. And I'll see you on the other side of the titles for Retro Red Herrings number 2. Here we go. Welcome back to the second part of this evening's Game Night Throwback Thursday. DPLG is the code that you need, and apologies there is no chat in this game, but apparently Streamlabs has decided to die a death, so there's no chat and there's no alert, so apologies if you do send one. DPLG is the code that you need. If you want to play along, either on mobile or desktop, then you can do so by either scanning that QR code or visiting that URL, persephoneshared.itch.io/game night. And yeah, you'll be able to play along as well. You need to have a valid Twitch account, though. So, Mum, if you're still watching and you fancy playing along, let me know, and I'll authorise you as my account. So then I can have the pennies if you do well. But you can play on your phone. You can do it on your phone if you like. Any more for any more? That's about the same as what we had last time, but audience numbers have ticked up a bit, so I'll probably give it till the end of this loop. You did what, Odie? I punched a quokka. Right? Maybe that was more appropriate.
What a shame.
Yeah. Come on into the game. Come on in. This is B flat, isn't it? Is it a 7? It is. B flat major done. B flat. E flat 7. Hey, welcome on in, Rushmead. Lovely to have you here. Let's have a look. Not a clue what that is. Oh, it's just the app. It's the app that you need to play along. So all these people joining in the game are they're taking part. So if you wanted to take part, Mum, you can do. You need to go to that website. I can send you a link. Text me and tell me if you want to play or not. If you just want to watch, that's fine. But if you want to play, I'll send you the link and I'll get you authorized. If you let me know, because I can do an override here. We're coming to the end of the loop. I did say we'd only go to the end of the loop. But she's not typing, so I'm assuming that means no, she doesn't want to play. That's fine. If you change your mind, you can join in halfway through. Right. Pack number 2 of Red Herrings. Oh, she's just come online, so maybe she is about to text me something. I don't know if she's watching on phone. There's probably quite a lot of latency. Oh, here we go. So are you gonna play? There's a way for the message to come through. Struggling with SOPs. Oh, apps. Okay. Why don't I send her the link? / Stephanie's share.itch.io/game night. Alright. Click that. Then call yourself Ben's mum. Okay, so help me another time. And use the code. I'm going to tell her anyway. DPLG. It doesn't recognise me. Well, I don't understand. Sorry, I was just having a chat with my mum. Okay, well, I'll see if she joins later on, unless she's already joined and I've just missed it. No, I don't think. It's fine. Okay, Mum, we'll do that another time. Let's get on with the quiz, as our famous friend Samster would say, and go to round number 1. Which is Happy Death Day. Answer the 12 questions with the options available. 1.4 correct and minus 1.4 incorrect. Bonus questions may appear. These are worth 3 points if correct, but cost you 3 points if incorrect. And an extra bonus of 2 points is awarded for a perfect round as before. In the middle of a... What? I mean, yes, I guess, but... Cool, we'll go with that. Answers will not be used more than once. And here's the kicker. There are 8 red herrings hidden on the grid, which will never be correct. So just a little bit of extra flannel that you've got to work your way around, which hopefully will be a lot of fun. So avoid those red herrings. There are more of them than usual. So, Happy Death Day, and let's take a look at the options, which are... It started going back down, isn't that cute? Queen Victoria, Mohandas K. Gandhi, William Shakespeare, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Stanley Kubrick, Geoffrey Chaucer, Pope Benedict XVI, Albert Einstein, Laurence Olivier, Margaret Thatcher, Sergei Rachmaninoff, Sir Isaac Newton, Oliver Cromwell, King Henry VIII, Abraham Lincoln, Sir Edward Elgar, Pope Alexander VI, Nicholas Copernicus, Genghis Khan, and Sir Francis Drake. There you go, some extra flannel. Extra flannel indeed. Do I have notes on this one? God, when did we plan this even from? Let's take a punt on that one. No. If I search in Happy Death Day, is it that one? Yes, it is. And I have exactly no notes. I have a couple of notes for later on, but there we go. So, making it a little bit harder than it was because there's some more red herrings. So, you've got to have a little think about when these people were alive, and we're looking for the day on which they died. The question will be the day they died, and you've got to match the death day with the person in question. Good luck, have fun. Here's question number 1. Starting with this one. 7th of March, 1999. We'll be slower answering. don't know if you got that. Stanley Kubrick, film director. His last film was Eyes Wide Shut, which I believe came out the same year. Yeah, negative scores ahoy. Next one, 30th of January, 1948. They're not all this hard, I promise. That's Gandhi. Gandhi died in 1948. Let's have another. All the 20th century ones. 11th of July, 1989. How's that a guess at this one? To who I think it is. I can't even see it. Laurence Olivier, that's what I was going to guess, but I can't see him. Oh no, there he is, yeah. Laurence Olivier would have been my guess. Well done if you got that. On to the next. 28th of March, 1943. Ooh, who died just before the end of the Second World War? Sergei Rachmaninoff. It did indeed. Well done if you got that. Another one, still no bonuses. Oh, we're coming out of the 20th century. Bliss. 31st of March, 1727. Tricky one. Well done if you got Sir Isaac Newton. My date of birth there, Olivia. Really? How about that? Hey, a bonus question. +3 if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Let's take a little look. What have we got? 22nd of January, 1901. Chance to recover some points if you're in negative territory. Odie suggesting even evil quizmasters love their mothers. I'm not evil. It's Queen Victoria, by the way. Thank you for the raid suggestion there, Odie. And Riff, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the pack earlier on. Lovely stuff. How was your meeting? 3rd of September, 1658. That would be Oliver Cromwell. Him of I'm Not the King fame. Here's another bonus question. 3 points if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Let's take a look, see what comes up. 18th of August, 1503. Surely somebody. That was Pope Alexander VI, also known as Rodrigo Borgia. Well done if you got him. On to the next. 23rd of April, 1616. Remember, the answers will not be repeated, so you can start to eliminate them as you go. Most productive Zoom meeting I've ever had in the Netherlands. Is it the only Zoom meeting you've had in the Netherlands, Riff? That's William Shakespeare. Perhaps the date might have given you a bit of a clue there. 23rd of April. Died on St. George's Day, and also the day he was born. 15th of April, 1865. What if you got that? Abraham Lincoln, one for our American friends there. Yes, Abe Lincoln died in 1865. And here's a third bonus question for you. +3 if you're right, but -3 if you are wrong. Let's see what we can do with this. 5th of December, 1791. That's, of course, the great Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Died 5th of December, 1791, aged 35. Next one. 28th of January, 1596. Oh yeah, that person. And I think this is the last one of the round. I don't know if you got Sir Francis Drake, died in 1596. And your red herrings there, Geoffrey Chaucer, Benedict XVI, Albert Einstein, Margaret Thatcher, Henry VIII, Genghis Khan, Nicholas Copernicus, and Sir Edward Elgar. Don't think we're getting any bonuses here. No indeed, that is the end of round one, you'll be relieved to hear. Well, Astrogali and Paulus are doing terribly well. I think they managed to find all the wrong answers there. The score of -15. Trevor, -8. CJ's got -4. Pyro, -3. TV8 Polska and Detective Jonathan on -2. Ralphs and JR and Colin on -1. Tips to Suya, G. Eisens and AP Meal breaking even at 0. No, Benedict died 2022, 31st of December. Still got Silver Electron Cola. Fett all have 1. Curtis 2 can have 2. Nando's got 3. Oni and Fluffy Bunny have got 4. Clive has 5. Shapes and Flyboy on 7. Opsies on 8. Mark and BC currently leading with 10. Don't think you're going to win this time. Well, still time to make it up, Topper. Still time to make it up. Those are the current scores on the doors. Let's play on round number 2. Mum saying she got Sir Francis. I shall text her back with applause. Clap. Clap. Well, Mum getting Sir Francis. So she's ahead of you, Topper. She would have probably abstained on all the others. So keep a mental tally of keep a mental log of your own score, Mum. Even if you're not playing along, how many points would you get? So this round is called Plain Shitternight. Answer the 12 questions using the options available. Answer faster to earn more points. Answering incorrectly freezes you out of the following question. So 3 points if you get it in the first 5 seconds, 2 in the next, and then 1 if you get it in the last second. Oh, Queen Victoria as well. So Mum's currently on 2 points. Bonus questions may appear. These are worth a flat rate of 5 with no decreasing score, and an extra bonus of 3 points is awarded for a perfect round. Answers will not be used more than once, and once again, we have got 8 red herrings on the grid, which will never be correct. So Plain Shitternight, as the observant of you may recognise, is hidden in plain sight. And in this round, the clues are simple and the answers fairly obvious, but the answers have been hidden within other words. Identify the words that contain the hidden answer. Okay, so we're looking for the word that answers the question that is hidden inside another word. So many pub quiz questions on this, so ready. Let's see how you get on, Rushmead and everybody else. Let's take a look at the options that are bowels, keyboard, spatula, ashamed, progressive, lowlife, jabberer, vagabond, spaniel, thuggery, whatever, mouth, telemarketer, psalmody, swagger, entrapment, discotheque, pyjamas, riverbank, and ligaments. And Praycast, welcome on into the stream, my dude. You want to come play? If you want to come play, I'll hang fire and we'll start in the round till you're in. Let me know if you do. There's the app. Good man. Come and join us. We'll get started as soon as Prey has gotten into the game. So, yes, you're looking for the words. Yes, you'll join us mid-table. You managed to escape round 1 with all the negative points. You can't lose any more points from this point onwards. You can only be frozen out. Remember, freeze out if you're wrong, and the faster you answer, the more points you get. Here. Hopefully we'll see Prey appear in just a minute. There he is. He's got to type a code into chat now. Prey should start with negative 28 points. That seems fair. That seems fair, reasonable, and balanced, doesn't it? There he is, into the middle of the table. Welcome on in, Prey. Right, here we go. It's Plain Shitternight, hidden in plain sight. Good luck. Have fun. Here's question number 1. Noah built one of these to escape the flood. Can you find it? Noah built a telemarketer to escape the flood. They've got an ark hidden in the middle of that. Telemarketer. That's what Noah built to escape the flood. On to the next. A weapon used to fire arrows. That would be your bowels. You use your bowels to fire arrows, of course, because there is a bow hidden at the front of it. On to the next. A fictional postman from the village of Greendale. Who is the postman from the village of Greendale? It is, of course, Postman Spatula. Postman Spatula. Postman Spatula. Postman Spatula. On we go. Postman Pat. What Sherlock Holmes described as being afoot. Mum getting spatula. She remembers Postman Spatula. And Sherlock Holmes, of course, famously said, the ligaments afoot. I said, no, the ligaments are attached to the foot. There's a game in the middle of ligaments. Orange if you're frozen out. Here's the next. How you might describe a man-eating giant. That is black and white catula. Love it, Astrogali. Post with spatula and his black and white catula. A man-eating giant is, of course, progressive. A progressive man-eating giant, because there's an ogre hidden within. On to the next. Something a dog might do with its tail. Certainly my dog would. He swaggers with his tail because there's a wag in there. Swagger. Here's a bonus question. Flat rate of 5 if you can get this one right. Swagger isn't right yet, to be fair. That's true. A feeling of intense dislike. A feeling of intense dislike? Yeah, whatever. That's how I feel about it. Whatever. There's hate in whatever. Let's go on. To embrace somebody with affection. I saw ogress and not ogre. Bad luck. To embrace somebody with affection is, of course, thuggery. Because there's a hug hidden within. This is quite fun. This is quite clever, this round. I'm enjoying this. A fruity conserve that you might put in a sandwich. What might you put into a sandwich? Well, obviously you put pyjamas in a sandwich, don't you? Because there's jam hidden within. Is that it? No, there's another one. Here we go. An exterior lavatory. Blank house. Didn't see Marvel either. Yeah, it's good with the speed bonus and the extra red herrings, actually, I think. That's a mouth house. There's a mouth house as an external lavatory. There's so many things wrong with that. Here's another question. A typically nocturnal bird. Was looking for shiitake. What's a typically nocturnal bird? Well, that would be a lowlife. A lowlife is a nocturnal bird because there's an owl in the middle of it. And another question. A place designed for a baby to sleep. Of course, all of us know the best place for a baby to sleep would be a discotheque, because there's a cot in it as well. Is that it? There's a Red Herrings, Keyboard of Shame, Jabber, Vagabond, Spaniel, Psalmody, Entrapment, and Riverbank. And that is the end of round number 2. Any bonuses? Yes, quite a few. Cola, Oni, Clive, and Shapes all getting a bonus of 3 points for a perfect round. That was a bit friendlier, wasn't it? Little bit friendlier there. Well done if you've got some points out of that, and hopefully that was hopefully fun. Hopefully you more of that, please. Yeah, that was fun. Optimat, welcome to the stream. So Shapes is our leader with 47. BC, Clive, and iPunch are all tied in third with 40. All tied in second, I beg your pardon, with 40. Mark is in third with 38. Coda's got 36. Fluffy Bunny on 35. Fet's on 33. Nando on 32. Ralph has got 30. Kurz Tukin and JR are both on 29. AB, me, and Opsy, and Silver Electron, and Tipster are all on 28. Flyboy has 26. Colin's got 25. Suyu on 22. CJ's on 21. Astrogali and Pyro on 20. Detective Jonathan and Trevor are both on 17. Stilgard's on 16. Praise on 14. Giazin's on 12. Paul on 3. And TV8 Polska is on -2. Almost out of the negative scores now, which is great. And there's still 2 more rounds to go. Let's play on. Round number 3. It's underground art. You need to answer the 9 questions using the options available. Earn more points for each consecutive correct answer. Get it wrong and it breaks your streak and you start rebuilding up again from 1. If you abstain, then it preserves your streak as before. So 1 and then 2 and then abstain. The next one will still be worth 3 if you get it right. No bonus questions this round, but you get a bonus of 5 points if you get a perfect round. And as ever, answers are not used more than once, and there are 3 red herrings hidden on the grid which will never be correct. You need to avoid those. So... underground art. Where on earth could this be going? Let's take a little look, shall we? Just the standard size for this round. Jubilee, London Overground, Metropolitan District, Waterloo and City, Bakerloo, Northern Central, Hammersmith and City Circle, Victoria and Piccadilly. Hopefully you know your London Underground just a little bit, because in this round you need to match the colour of the line to the description given in the question. That's the Kunstfest station photo act again. Okay. One of them is not like the other. Indeed so. Size in America Association. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is it does slightly favour the Brits, but hey, it's fairly. I think London Underground. It's fairly standard quiz centric, is it? Maybe. Anyway, good luck. Have fun. It's question 1. Aerosmith's new obsession was the same colour as this line. No one's on a streak yet, so you might as well attempt this. That's Hammersmith and City. It's pink. Yeah, pink. It's my favourite colour. Something like that. There's lots of sighing going on. Next question, number 2. Krista Berg sang about a lady wearing this line's colour. That's the central line. That's the red line. Lady in red. Just not the clue answer, it seems. There you go. Maybe they'll get easier, Colin. We'll see. The colour of Twitch's logo is the same as this line, albeit a slightly different shade. I don't know if you got this one. That's the Metropolitan line. It's purple. It's a darker shade of purple, I believe. But Twitch's logo is more like the purple on your straps at the moment. Here's your next question. This line is the same colour as the ball worth 4 points in snooker. With a capital S. Inexplicably. I'm pleased to see Shape's got this one, right? That is the brown ball, which is the Bakerloo line. Totally expected snooker klaxon. That happened, didn't it? On a standard Rubik's Cube, the colour of this line can be found opposite red. That's red on a Rubik's Cube. You know it's not green because my green screen is phasing out that side. Oh, lots of wrong there. It's orange, which is the London Overground. It's sort of orange and white, I believe. Unless that's changed since this question was written, in which case I apologise for not catching that. Next, the mineral onyx is principally the same colour as this line. It's still orange for now. Good. I got one time to abstain, says Astrid Curley. That's the Northern Line, the famous black line. And onyx, of course, is a black mineral. Next. The Muppet Oscar the Grouch is the same colour as this line. A lot of people sitting it out. Either that or the app's just died. Well done if you got this. That's the district line. It's green. The green district line. Another one. Earned second at the Olympics. Your medal will be the same colour as this line. Oh, is the app done a dead? RIP app. That's the silver medal, which you get on the Jubilee line, or you get the silver colour. Ah, bad luck, Lupine. Oh, did a funny blip, maybe. Little sneeze, maybe. On to the next. The colour your skin goes with severe jaundice is the same as this line. It's a nice, cheerful question, isn't it? That's the yellow of the circle line. The circle line is indeed yellow. And the Red Herrings, Waterloo and City, Victoria and Piccadilly. The wrong answers there. That is blissfully the end of round 3. Any bonuses? No bonuses. I have a note here that all of the Red Herrings are various shades of blue in that one. So you had the Victoria line, which is light blue, the Piccadilly line, which is dark blue, and the Waterloo and City, which I think is baby blue, or blue and white. Yeah, bluish lines of the Red Herrings. I would not have known. Oh, you forgot. Fair. I've not known anyway. Right, coming into the final round then. TV8 Polska's almost got back into a positive score, currently on -1. Paulus has got 4. G. Eisen's on 12. Prey's got 14. Still got 16. Detective Jonathan's on 17. CJ's got 21. Astrogali 23. Suyo on 24. Flyboy has 26. Silver Electron and Pyro both have 28. Trevor's got 30. Colin 31. Opsy and Kurstukan on 33. Fetz has 35. ABME 36. Tipster 37. Mark 38. Clive 44. Cola 46. JR's got 50. Ralph has 51. Nando's on 60. Oni in 4th on 62. Fluffy Bunny 63 in 3rd. BC's in 2nd with 68. And Shapes is currently top of the table with 83. But, of course, there are 50 points up for grabs in the last round. And the category is... It's a friendly tragedy. Find the 6 correct answers that fit the criteria. Deselect before you reselect. And if you get it wrong, if you get any of them wrong, it will tell you how many you got right, it won't tell you which you got right, but it will tell you how many, which you can hopefully use to try and figure out where to go from there. First to find all 6 wins 50 points. Subsequent correct answers get 5 points fewer than the previous player, which means 50, then 45, all the way down to 5 points if you're the 10th to solve it. And the game will continue until 10 players have found all 6 or 90 seconds have expired. And, of course, we'll start taking the answers out of the grid to help you along on your way. So, for another gold medal, could Topper do a double? Actually, no, he can't, because he can only get up to 80, and Shapes is already on 83. So, Topper could get a silver to go with his gold. But, let's take a look at the options. The one where Wolsey plays both sides, the one with the disgruntled monk, the one with the unpleasant pie. The one with the ghost of Jupiter, the one with the star-crossed lovers, the one with the horse bargain, the one with the C-section, the one with the cross-gartered yellow stockings, the one with the communion wine, the one where the men dressed as Muscovites, the one with the massive storm, the one with the gravediggers, the one with the pound of flesh, the one with the bear, the one with the handkerchief, and the one where the messenger was late. Don't raise my hopes. Sorry, Topper. Mum's gone to bed. So thank you for joining us, Mum. And sleep well, and I'll give you a call tomorrow at some point. It's quite a busy afternoon after work tomorrow, so I'll try and find some time. But it might be Saturday in the end. But love you too, and sleep well. So, in this round, you have got to find 6 answers. The one where Astra almost never watched Friends. Well, fortunately, you don't have to have watched Friends for this one. They're just in the style of Friends. Good luck. 90 seconds on the clock. And we are looking for the Shakespearean tragedies from their Friends-style titles. Which of these Friends-style titles are describing Shakespearean tragedies? We've got lots of 4s already. Lots of 4s in, and we've got 70 seconds gone. I'm going to start removing answers for you. It's not the one with the communion wine. That's The Taming of the Shrew, which is a comedy. So not that one. Let's take another one out. It's not the one with the horse bargain. That's Richard III, which is a history. Oh, JR is the first to solve. Well done, getting 50 points. Suyu's right behind for 45. It's not the one with the pound of flesh. That's The Merchant of Venice, which is technically a comedy, believe it or not. Shape solving now. And we're going to lose another one. The one where Wolsey plays both sides is Henry VIII, another history. That is not one of the answers. ABME solving now too. And we'll take another one out. The one where the men dress as Muscovites. That is presumably another history that I can't see. Oh, I'll come back to it. It's not the one with the bear. That's The Winter's Tale. 5 seconds. One more go if you're quick. Who was that? Still getting there. And TV8 Polska at the last second as well. And that is the end of the puzzle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10 of you sold them, so pretty good. Never watched Shakespeare either. Well, let's just go through those. The one with the cross-gartered yellows... In fact, let's go through them in order. The one where Wolsey plays both sides, as I said, Henry VIII, that's a history. The one with the disgruntled monk, that is King John, another history. The one with the ghost of Jupiter, that's Cymbeline, which is considered a romance. One of the romance plays. The one with the horse bargain, Richard III, that's a history. The one with the cross-gartered yellow stockings, that is, of course, the 12th Night, which is a comedy. The one with the communion wine, that's the Taming of the Shrew, another comedy. The one where the men dress as Muscovites is... Where is that? That's Love's Labour's Lost, which is another comedy. The one with the massive storm, that's The Tempest, again classified as a romance. The one with the pound of flesh, we said, was The Merchant of Venice, which is a comedy, allegedly. And the one with the bear, as in Exit Pursued by a... that is The Winter's Tale, another romance. So the correct answer is the one with the unpleasant pie. That would be Titus Andronicus, because of course people get cooked into pies in that. Very, very charming. The one with the star-crossed loves is of course Romeo and Juliet. The one with the C-section, that's Macbeth, or the Scottish play if you prefer, because of course that's a major plot point towards the end of the play. The one with the gravediggers is of course Hamlet in the scene with Yorick, the skull Yorick, the one with gravediggers. The one with the handkerchief, that's Othello. Well done if you're able to work that one out. And the one where the messenger was late is King Lear. All 6 of those are considered Shakespearean tragedies. And that is the end of the round and the end of the game. And it's a bronze medal for AB Me with 71. The silver goes to JR with a nice round 100. But the winner with 123 points and your second Red Herrings gold medalist tonight is We Like Shapes. Well done, Shapes. Well done, Shapes, indeed. And thank you to the writer who, if you hadn't guessed, was me. Yeah, so sort of what I feel like I can add stuff to my packs. It feels rude to do that to other people's packs. But good game, Shapes. Lovely gold medal for you. Let's just check out the medal cabinets for Mr. LeShapes. That's your 6th Red Herrings gold. Well done there. JR plays games. That is your first medal in the history of game night. So very well done indeed. Nice silver medal for your first one in Red Herrings. And for AB Me, that is your 7th bronze to go with your 8 silvers and 4 golds in this game. Very well done, everyone. And of course, the pennies are going to get paid out at a particular rate as well. So yes, that was a pack by me. Hope you had fun with that. An old one, but one of the only ones that didn't have media around, which of course I haven't got into the new software. So it probably is something I should do at some point. Anyway. That is the end of that quiz. I'm going to go to the large cam just to wrap up, and then we're going to go find someone to raid. We could raid. I think we probably owe Huds a return favour. He's playing a new game, although he might be wrapping up. Is he wrapping up? Oh, it's only 9:30, although he has been going for 3 and a bit hours. Poking. Yes, indeed. We got the good ending. He might be wrapping up, actually. So we do owe him a raid. But I'll keep an eye on him, see if he's wrapping up. If not, I think Quizzy Dan could be a good option. He's doing some crosswords, so the trivia can continue over there. So yeah, Huds or Dan, depending if Huds is still alive in a minute. Anyway, credits, and then I'll come to the camp to finish up. Thank you to me, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed the questions, and congratulations to Shapes, our Red Herrings champion. I just realised I had the microphone on all the way through the credits and I just turned it off, so hopefully I didn't say or do anything silly with the hot mic on there. Anyway, that is going to be the end of another Throwback Thursday. What have I got next Thursday? We found it. I'll call my mum in a minute. It's Tipster. Welcome to the stream. A couple of late suggestions for raid messages coming in. The one where half the board was negative, the one with the quiz, both very good. I think it's not it's is going to win, especially if we go to raid Quizzy Dan, because he will surely appreciate the grammatical ambiguity, the lexical ambiguity. Let me just take a peep at the schedule and do some shout outs. Ash is here tomorrow. Shout out 80_bash. So go give him a follow. Tomorrow he has got what is it, 20th of September, all clued up and 1 versus 100 with a legally distinct word game that is not Scrabble. That's on Ash's channel tomorrow, so go give him a follow. Go give Topper a follow. He's going to be back on Sunday. And he is going to be playing the Diamond and Slam. So in the middle of his comeback season, the Diamond and Slam with Topper on Sunday. And as for me, what have I got? I've got the Purge next Thursday, so it'll probably just be a single game because the Purge is a bit of an extended game, so come along for that next Thursday. Of course, Music Quiz Live and potentially Steeplechase this coming Saturday, so make sure you're here for that. And then the season finale Saturday week with Plinko, Risky Business, The Abyss, and Danger Zone all on the cards. I'm then off for a week, although I'll do a dev stream or something on the Saturday, and then I'm back for season 16 the week on. So final plea, if you are a writer, please fill out the writer application form. I need some questions. I've only had 2 or 3 application forms coming so far, so please, otherwise season 16 is going to not have any trivia. Which basically means it won't happen, which would be a shame, because I would like for it to happen. Quizmas is coming up. Don't forget QNL as well. Get your tickets for QNL. In the Discord, JR, if you get yourself the question writer role, go to the Discord, get the question writer role, and then there's a new section that opens up when you have that. It's in bot commands. Once you've got that role, you'll be able to submit me an application form, and all will be well. That's it. I've got to go finish writing questions for the Music Quiz Live. I should probably give my mum a quick call as well. Is HUD still going? He looks very much like he's wrapping up, and he's been going for 4 hours, which suggests he's probably about to finish. So we're going to go raid Quizzy Dan. We'll owe HUD's a raid for another time, because I know he did give us a big old raid last week. So we'll owe him a raid for next time. But we're going to raid Quizzy Dan, and I'm sorry, it's got to be that. Well done, AB Me. I'll give you 100 pennies for that, because that's such a good message. AB Me 208, 100 bonus pennies for that. And I've got some pennies that I need to cash in as well. Astra Gali needs 100 pennies. And Pyro Pygmy wants 600 pennies. Pygmy, because he's done a 500 and a 600. A 500 and a 100, rather. So those are cashed in. I will be back on Saturday with even more game night and the Music Quiz Live. Please come along, because it's going to be a banging evening. And for now, we're going to go raid Quizzy Dan. And we're going to say it's not it's. Have a wonderful rest of your week, gang, and hopefully I'll see you on Saturday for even more game night. If I don't catch you, I'm out for dinner with a friend tomorrow, so I may not catch you on Ashes, but if I may be lurking about. So if I see you there, I'll see you there. If not, Music Quiz Live on Saturday. You don't want to miss it. Thanks very much again to Riff for that first pack of Red Herrings, and I hope you enjoyed my second pack there. It's good to see you all, and enjoy the rest of your week. Until next time, you've been watching Throwback Thursday at Game Night, and I've been Royal Flush. Take care, peace out, and good night.